Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. In the previous episode, we took on the Dark Palace, and in this episode, we're going to be taking on the Swamp Palace. So get ready for that, because that's actually a somewhat difficult palace, just because, well, Swamp Palace is technically the water temple of the game, and yeah, most water temples in Zelda games, or any games, as a matter of fact, are difficult. So yeah, first thing I want to do though, before I do head over to the Swamp Palace, is actually temper my Master Sword, and by that I mean I am going to upgrade it, because now that I have 2 Master Ore chunks, I can upgrade my Master Sword. Basically you need 2, and then you go ahead and head over to, wait, I'm going to quickly grab this, you head over to the Blacksmith within Hyrule, and he'll take your Master Ore chunks and upgrade your Master Sword to like a level 2 Master Sword. And then you can upgrade it again later on, but not with this blacksmith. You're going to have to find a different blacksmith. So I want you to guess who that blacksmith is. It's going to be pretty obvious, and I might just show it off later on in this episode. But first thing I want to do is head over to this blacksmith, like I said, upgrade it. But there are 2 more Master Ore chunks we need to obtain, and we'll be able to upgrade our Master Sword again to like a level 3 Master Sword, I guess you could say. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to him. So, hey, where have you been? Blah, blah, blah. Things about Gully. It's whatever. Just, you know, do this for me. So he's going to realize that we have 2 pieces of the Master Ore, and he is going to offer us to temper our swords. So let's do that. Alright, let's get started. Yeah, the Hammer Bros are gonna get ready to get in action. Kind of like in A Link to the Past, it was kind of like the same thing. You'd upgrade your Master Sword to the Tempered Sword, and you'd have 2 Hammer Bros, like these weird elves that looked like the guy holding the hammer. But I guess the Blacksmith is one of them. He just doesn't look like the other 2. But anyways, yeah, look at that. Our Master Sword has increased in power. You can really feel the difference and see the difference because it's pink. I guess because it's so hot. I don't really know, but yeah, it's like a pink Master Sword. It kind of reminds me of like a pink lightsaber or something, because the blade is like really dark pink, like the contrast is really there, and I don't know, it just looks a little weird. Maybe if it was like lighter pink it'd make more sense, but it's like really dark pink, so that's the thing. But yeah, so we got ourselves a tempered Master Sword, and we can temper again like I said, but we need to find the other 2 Master Ore chunks. We got 2, one was in the Thieves Palace and one was in the previous episode of course, and that was within the Dark Palace, and I'll show you guys where the other 2 are as we make it to that point in the game. But for now, let's go ahead and head back to Lorule, and you know how I said when we do get the other 2 Master Ore chunks, we're going to have to find another blacksmith to upgrade it for us? Well, I'm going to show you who it is just so you know for now, to make it easier for everybody, because, you know, we're on the topic of Master Ore chunks and upgrading our swords, so why not show this off before we head over to the Swamp Palace? Like, the entrance to the Swamp Palace isn't that long, that's why I'm kind of doing it along with this episode. So go ahead and walk over here and, hey, you there, kid! Who is this guy? Oh, it's the blacksmith from the other dimension. That sword you got there. Kid, let me see it for a second. I don't want to talk to strangers, but technically I know you from another world, so yeah. Let's go and talk to him. So let me take a look at that. Alright, and yeah, that is a fine Master Sword. A really fine Master Sword. Excellent. Not as skilled as mine, of course. Wow, I mean, I am the top blacksmith in the world. This world, but there's another world where somebody's just as good as you, my friend. Yes. But whoever did it just might be the second best. Alright. This is getting my blood running. Hey, boy, follow me. And if you head inside with him, he will offer you basically to have him temper your Master Sword if you get another 2 Master Ore chunks. But I'm not going to do that now because I don't have the chunks. So we're just going to leave him, and we're going to get on with our adventure. And that is to locate the next palace and take it on as well. So the next palace is obviously the Swamp Palace. Gonna be a little bit difficult just because it's like a water temple based type thing, and yeah, I believe in here you can find the thief girl that we saved, and she has like some sort of mask. Yeah, she does. Looks like she has a Keaton mask from this direction, but then when you look at it, it's a really ugly like rat type creature. But anyways, Dots, you. Do you remember me? No, I don't. Actually, I do, because I already mentioned it. But anyways, for the one time when we... From that one time when we... hey, it's you! Yeah, pink-haired girl, whatever. And I believe she'll let you take this, and that is... Yes, a silver rupee. And she also does something really neat. How about we just keep this a secret to everybody? Yes, this saying is actually from the original Legend of Zelda. I don't believe it's worded just like that, but it's like keep it a secret to everybody. That's what like the guy would say when you head inside secret like caves that had rupees in it. But yeah, I find that pretty cool how they brought that reference. It's been an ongoing reference throughout several Zelda games. Like normally Zelda fans would get it as soon as they read it, you know. But yeah. Anyways, what we want to do to head over to the Swamp Palace, as you can tell, it's kind of at the southern middle part of the map where the X is. Make sure to mime my hair, so I'm gonna quickly grab it. But you need the big bomb. That's why I'm heading over here, of course. I'm not just randomly running in a different direction. But yeah, okay. So I believe there's a mime right here. Yeah, there's a mini game held here. Something I might take on later on. I plan on taking it on later on, but just not now. Because it's a really hard minigame. It's like a baseball minigame, and yeah, from what I've heard, a lot of people had trouble with it. I never actually got a chance to play it, but when I do play it, I will master it and show you guys how to do it and the most efficient way to do it. But I'm waiting. I mean, for now, we have a lot of things ahead of us, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, the easiest way to like protect your gigantic bomb without it getting hit, and actually, you know what I just realized? Let me first explode this really quickly and get this Mai Mai, because I just realized there's a Mai Mai here. There's also a really cool mini game thing in this cave, but I want to head over to the Swamp Palace as soon as possible. But let me just quickly do this because, I mean, I noticed a Mai Mai here, and yeah, I want to get it. So, up here, there's a Mai Mai in here that you can get, and there's also a Mai Mai in Lorule around this area that was, like, right here on the wall. So how to get that? Well, you want to head through, I believe, yeah, you want to head over here. And it may be under a level in Hyrule, but it's actually higher than the other area in Lorule. Oh, jeez, I was going to slip back in. Yeah, see? There you go. And you should go ahead and slide like this. And, well, plop. Yeah. And we saved it. Now we have to go get ourselves another giant bomb and have it follow us through here all the way back to the Swamp Palace. So, let's do that really quickly, which shouldn't be a problem because, I'm going to show you something else really cool if you want to avoid the enemies, or at least take out the enemies before they get a chance to actually touch your bomb. You can do this. What you do is you merge on the wall, head away from the bomb so it doesn't follow you, and then take out the enemies. You can be as reckless as you want because there's no bomb by you that you have to take care of. And then you can just have the bomb follow you afterwards. And don't worry, as long as you don't head to a different screen, like if I walk over here, the bomb automatically despawns. But as long as I'm on the same screen, it will stay there and it will be able to follow me. So yeah, awesome. You can also take this shortcut that let me just kill this guy. Man, they take so many hearts. Luckily that will be resolved in this episode. Yes, I'm hinting to something we're gonna get within the Swamp Palace. So let me merge on the wall, merge out, and just quickly kill these enemies just so I can be safe, because I'm not really willing to head back and get myself another bomb because it just takes a while. So yeah, just die, you baddies. Enemies are taking a lot less hits with our Tempered Master Sword, which is really neat. I love the way it looks as well. I actually love all the upgrades within this game, so yeah. But let's go ahead and lead the giant bomb here and whack it! There we go, and I'm gonna kill you while I wait. Actually, it's already done. Alright. Well, as you can tell, the water level lowered since that gigantic boulder is there. So you have to head over there. You may be saying, wait, how do I head here if the water level is lowered? Well, you're going to need a specific item that I failed to mention. You need the hookshot, everybody. So make sure you get the hookshot. Head back to Ravio, rent it if you don't have it. Luckily, I already bought it and I upgraded it, so it's with me forever. But yeah, and don't worry, the upgraded hookshot doesn't really do anything different than the original within the temple. You don't have to worry. It just does additional damage. I think goes faster. It may increase in range. I'm not entirely sure, but in general, it's not going to affect you throughout this Swamp Palace, even though you're going to need it. So yeah, you don't feel like you have to upgrade it to take on the Swamp Palace easier. But yeah, okay, so this is Swamp Palace, everybody. Get ready, get hyped, get excited. If you have a 10 inside here, and then it will show us on the map. Yes, has the loading screen, and welcome to the Swamp Palace. The palace maybe everybody hates just because it's so confusing and stuff, but yeah, what you want to do is use your hookshot to hook on the switches, and then Link pulls them back, and it has water. So as you can tell, the fact that we just had water like fill up this area, we'll be doing this a lot. Yeah, you're going to be changing the water level non-stop, kind of like Ocarina of Time's water temple. So it's a little confusing, but I think I can make it look really easy in a sense. Alright, so first thing you see when you enter is this gigantic chest. This chest has the boss key. And if you keep going further, if I just... Wait, first let me take on this guy's a seal with like a freaking shell when they try to attack you. If you keep going further, you can see the boss door, but obviously we're not in level, and the boss key is covered by fire. So, yeah, how are we supposed to do this? Well, to get started, the first thing I want to do actually is head over to either the left or the right. It doesn't matter which one you take. I'm just going to head to the left because I'm just going to head to the left. It doesn't really matter, like I said. So, head over to one of the directions, just make your way through, and you just want to head downstairs. This is like the first course of action. You're going to find a chest and a button, and you find the same thing in the opposite room with the, you know, cracked brick that will take you downstairs. So, don't worry. I might over-explain things a little bit, but just because the first time I played this, I had a little bit of trouble. But I feel like this is a really easy dungeon if you know what you're doing. So, in this room, there are two chests. You don't have to get them because they don't really hold important items. I'm going to show you how to get them. You stand on this raft and you hookshot to these weird poles, and they will take you to it. So you just want to do this until you get both of the chests. Obviously, I'm going to be getting every chest within this dungeon because that's what I do, of course. I want to complete everything to its fullest. So yeah, let's quickly first kill this guy. So you just need to aim on him correctly. Alright. Oh, wow, I'm actually out of power. There you go, he's defeated. Gonna hook right here, like that. And then hook down here. Wait, come on. Huh. I believe if I hook closer to this again. Yeah, there we go, that works. Okay. You can just hook to it again and you'll come close enough to actually pick up the chest. You don't, the raft doesn't have to be in front of the chest to pick it up. So there we go, we got ourselves a chest. There's a small key up here that you want to get. Let's go ahead and do just that by heading up here, aiming diagonally, and just using your hook shot to pick it up. Yeah, you're only going to be using your hook shot, of course. That's how they have the temples like. You don't need any other items, so you don't have to worry. I mean, there are areas where you have to use a bomb, but you're going to find a bomb-like enemy that will explode, so it will act like a bomb. Anyways, we got ourselves the compass. If we head over inside this room, we'll also find a key. This side of the room looks a little bit different though, like it's not exactly mirrored through here. So what you want to do is, let me just show you what happens if you go through that current. It shoots you down. So, hook like that, and hit the switch. It will stop these currents, and you can just walk past normally. And then what you want to do is head up here, grab your second key like that, and there we go. So far so good. Now we're gonna forget everything. Now that we have two keys, we want to use one key and head inside here. So let's start advancing, and then the first thing I believe we want to do here is hit the switch. It will have this weird head like structure start, you know, shooting water from its mouth. Yes, a current will come, and yeah, you can go ahead and head over here without falling into the abyss. Do the same here. You just want to go ahead and hit the switch. It will have this one, shoot a current of water, and I believe you just want to ride that. You don't have to. You can walk all the way. Actually, you can't even walk all the way back manually because this current is so strong that it pushes you down in the water, so you actually want to walk back. So, submerge on the wall like so, jump here, and whee! We make it to the other side. And there's a switch over here. You can either throw a bomb like so. Oops, I failed at that. You can throw a bomb like this, or you can merge on the wall and make it to the other side and hit it. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. And whoa, the camera angle messed up because I was merged as a wall. It should have showed me from the top-down perspective. But okay, I'll take it. Anyways, after that, just jump on this waterfall and then head up to the next floor. So we're going to be heading to the first floor now. Again. The door locks on us, and we're going to fight this gigantic jellyfish that, yeah, it shocks itself. So you want to be careful. It's actually rather simple. When it's electrifying, you just want to use your hook shot. I believe it does some damage, and then, yeah, when it's not, just use your sword. Tempered sword will defeat it. Actually, tempered sword makes all of these enemies feel really weak. Like, I'm not kidding you. And I just realized they're out of sync, so they don't shock themselves at the same time, which is kind of weird, but okay. There you go. Once they are defeated, gonna stand right here. I don't want to stand in the middle because I believe a portal is gonna appear. So yeah, I don't want to make my way all the way back to the beginning of the palace. But yeah, this platform rises and the 2 doors open. Now, this is where things get a little bit tricky because you have to pick a path and you only have 1 key and you're gonna be like, oh, what do I do? Well, do not worry. First thing you want to do is hit the switch. Yeah, remember this room? We went inside the right room and we found this switch, and I said on the opposite side it's pretty much mirrored. Well, I'll show you guys the opposite side and let you guys see it for yourself. That, yes, it's pretty much mirrored, and since we hit the switch, it also activated this. So, same thing, same stuff. Now you can either pick a side, left or right. You want to head down these cracked walls. You only have 1 key though, so keep that in mind. I'm going to take the right side because I took the left side earlier, so yeah. But it doesn't matter which side you take, and I just realized this enemy floats in midair. But jump down. Both of the rooms should take you to these rooms. We've been in both of them. And they will have the same diagonal, like, with a platform that will take you to a door. And both of these doors lead you to the same area. So, as you can tell, you can see a locked door on the left side that leads you to the exact same area as the one on the right side. So, like I said, it just seems confusing because everything is practically mirrored. But if you look besides that, it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so what you want to do now is go ahead and lower the water level because there's a pretty big chest within the room that's in front of us. So I want to head over there. So now that the water level has been lowered, I'm going to go ahead and walk through here and avoid this. This also reminds me of a simple puzzle in Ocarina of Time where you have to like duck down and like avoid this moving thing. But anyways, open up this chest and, well, yes, we got the blue mail. The mail cuts damage by half. So we're going to be a lot tankier. So, guess what, guys? Yes, I'm blue. I don't even know what it says. That's not the song. I guess I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. Even though I was green earlier, so I should have been dead. But okay. So we got the blue tunic, I guess you could say. Even though it's called Blue Mail in this game and in Link to the Past. But like in Ocarina of Time, I believe it was called the blue tunic. So yeah. Looks a lot like the blue tunic because it's blue, and you'd think it'd let you breathe underwater, kind of like Ocarina of Time, but no, it just makes you tankier, you know? You could take more damage without it doing much. But anyways, once you get yourself the blue mail, I love the way he looks. Sadly, I don't think you can actually switch your clothes, like, back and forth, so that's the only thing that sucks. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Blue is cool. I like green, but I'm fine with blue. What we want to do is head over here, this specific room, and yeah, pull the switch that's, actually wait a second, pull the switch that's right here, like so. Please tell me the beam was not going to notice me, and it did. Also, that enemy hit me to stop my movement, but pull the switch that's on the left, do not pull the one on the right, because the right will cause enemies to fall down, so just ignore that, and continue on through here. So basically, you can head through this dungeon without really using one of the small keys. But once you make it here, step on the switch, and now you want to rise the water level to actually be able to head through that door that you just opened the switch for. So to do that, well, you want to make your way over here so you can use these weird, like, things that, you know, can switch the water level. So you can tell there's a hookshot sign here. Let's go ahead and use it. And Link will hit the wall like that. And as you can tell, for a split second, it said merge. So let's do it again. And actually click A, and yes, we can merge. So now we're a lot higher, and we can make it to this section and rise the water level. So let's go ahead and pull it up. So yeah, awesome. But yeah, once you make it inside this room, things should be a lot more obvious. You should figure out things a lot easier, at least for me. But you want to rise the water level all the way to the top. As you can tell, it kind of shows you like a tank, and it has like 3 levels, so make sure you pull all the way to the top. And, well, wow, that actually hurt me. Okay, let's just throw this. And open this, because you want to get this chest, because it has a small key, so do not forget this small key. And then, after you do that, lower the water level by 1, and head through that door that we opened previously. So, yeah. The switch may be covered in water, but since we already pressed it, we can easily head through the door just like so. And now we are here, back in the main room. Yet, if you couldn't tell, the water level is a lot higher than it was previously. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to those previous 2 rooms that we were in, which is this one, the very first rooms we actually explored within this palace, and get these chests. I don't necessarily have to open up this. I'm just gonna do it for the heck of it. But like I said, they lead me to the same area. You can actually head through this whole dungeon without using one of the keys. As you can tell, I actually have 2 keys because I just got a small key from that chest right now. So, yeah. I might just open the door for the sake of it, but I don't have to because, like I said, they both lead you to the same area. And I think that's the most confusing part. You not knowing what to do, like opening both of the doors and being like, wait, why'd I do that? They both led me to the same area. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and open up this chest and get ourselves ew monster guts. Alright, now what we want to do, oh geez, is be not as reckless, but I'm gonna go ahead and head back out here, and I believe what we should be doing now is, well, I think actually we want to, let me quickly double check this area. So I believe now what we want to do is one more thing, and that is rise the water level higher. So now that we have this, one of the small keys, we want to head back downstairs. So let's go ahead and do that. And the way to do that with the water level a lot higher than it was before is to either head through here or through there. So I'm just going to jump down here, I guess. So I don't really see a point. And I'm going to unlock this just for the heck of it. I'm just going to unlock both of the doors. I could have went to the one on the right, but nevertheless. Anyways, head back to the room with the blue chainmail where you got it from, and rise the water level all the way to the top. As you can tell, we need a key to head inside the room that's on the bottom right corner. So yeah, I just decided to use the other key I had for that other door just so I can use all of my keys. It will give that more 100% feel, I guess, because we like literally used everything and got everything throughout this palace. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and head inside here, and we're in this room. And there are new enemies and stuff, so let's fight them. I like how I was playing this music, even though these guys are like super duper easy. Actually, they're a little annoying. I mean, they don't necessarily try to fight you because you have to be like really close to them for them to actually notice you. And I mean, if anything, they'll try to attack you for 1 second and then freaking get distracted with something else. Like, they're just so like amused by the wall and stuff. But there you go. Once you defeat all 4, it will open up this door. And now you can continue. So let's go ahead and head inside here, and you'll find a fairy fountain. Yes, pretty cool secret. Not something you'd notice because you just see water heading through that area. So you'd be like, oh no, it's shut. But no, I actually had a fairy fountain, which is pretty nice. That's why I've been really reckless with my HP. But anywho, head through here, and we're back in this room once again. And what we want to do is rise the water level even higher. But before we, I know actually. Have we been in this room? I don't think actually we have been in this room, honestly. Looks rather familiar, though. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Head inside this room, nevertheless, and make your way here. You want to lower the water level because there's a switch you want to activate to head to the through the door that's on the top left corner. So yeah, hope I'm making sense. Head here. I believe we want to, go ahead and step on the switch. This room actually looks identical to the room that's on the complete opposite side, but it's not. And yeah, so once we do that, we have to head back up to the main switch that's in the middle of the room. And to do that, you have to rise the water level just a little bit so you can actually go back up. So there we go. Take us upwards, and let's go ahead and do that really quick. So let's head back to the switch once more, and yeah. So far so good. I don't think I've actually looped throughout any room or anything, so if you follow this exactly, you should be pretty much almost done with this palace. So yeah, and there should only be 2 more chests to get throughout this palace. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So what we want to do, as I mentioned earlier, is have the water level all the way to the top, and now we can head through the door that's over here. So you gotta dive to avoid these guys. Let's head here, head inside this. And will you look at that? Yes, the freaking treasure chest is underwater. The one that holds the boss key. So, yeah, that's actually a good thing. Because there's no fire surrounding it, of course, which is even better. But now what you want to do is head all the way over here to where the boss door is. Step on the switch like that. it will summon a platform to appear that will take you to the boss door, as well as control the level of the water. So we're gonna go ahead and just move it down one bit. And yeah, now we can go ahead and grab the chest really easily, and there's one more chest we want to get though, so I'm gonna have to get that because I'm actually missing a chest. May have not shown it, but yeah, it actually holds something really good. Not a master ore, not something you really need to get, but something I feel like I should get. So we have to head down to Flora, so I'm just gonna head through here. And yeah, I'm gonna do this really quickly because I want to save this for last, just so I don't forget. And I feel like it's a little important that I want to highlight on it, so I want to get it right before I head inside the boss door. But in general, we have everything we need. We got the compass, we got the blue mail, and we got the boss key, so we can just head inside the boss door. But I want to do this really quick, and that is kill this guy, pick up his shell, wait for this to do its thing, throw this, and well, yeah, you get yourself a chest that has, yes, 300 rubies. Unbelievable. I don't even believe it, guys. But now it's time to head back to the main room of the palace. So let's head upstairs and I guess take on the boss. So this was actually really easy and a lot shorter than I expected. Like, holy crap. And yeah, so hopefully this helped. If you guys actually had trouble, I don't know, for some reason I felt like people were gonna have trouble because I had some trouble the first time I did this, but I had to play it like once or twice to actually get the hang of where everything is and stuff. But okay, so we are done. We have every chest within this palace, and I think we are set. So let's see if there's any hearts in here. Yes, there are. And let's head inside. The boss for this palace is actually really easy, especially since we have the tempered master sword and the blue mail. We'll be able to mop through this boss. So yeah, it looks familiar. It's just like that Link to the Past boss, actually. And it has a bunch of eyes. It's one big eye. No surprise, every freaking like Zelda enemy now has eyes. Most of them do. I don't mean like literally every single Zelda enemy, but like the majority of Zelda enemies now are known for their eyes being the weakness. This is just an eye. This is like, hey, this is our common enemy for Legend of Zelda. And trust me, I am not hating on it. I just find it funny and kind of ironic how they're obsessed with eyes in a sort of way. But yeah, and okay. Anyways, once you defeat all of these small eyes, the big eye shall awaken and try to attack you, and it will have a really weird color on it. But just go ahead and attack it. It doesn't do that much damage. It's going to hop around. That's one of its attacks. Its other attack is charging up this super hyper eye beam. Nope, it just shoots really small beams and has the water explode and where it shoots, which is freaking awesome. And you just want to avoid it. You can turn it into a painting if you feel like it's going to be too hard to avoid, but it's really easy if you're just constantly running. And you just want to continuously attack him. So yeah, and if he's out of range, you can also use your hookshot. But yeah, your hookshot also hurts. So whatever floats your boat, really. It's generally a really easy boss. You can be reckless, especially if you have freaking fairies on you. So yeah, but I'm just gonna, you know, do whatever I can to defeat it, and there we go. It's done. I'll be honest, the bosses are pretty easy throughout this game. So far I haven't had any trouble, if you couldn't tell. Been playing really reckless and still don't even die. But yeah, nevertheless, it's still fun. I enjoy fighting these bosses because it seems super epic. But we got ourselves a heart container, of course. And now it's time to get the next painting for the next sage. So yeah, awesome. Let's go ahead and make our way over here. The second floor, and there it is. That is actually, yes, the Queen Zora, Queen Oren. Surprisingly, she was a sage, which doesn't really surprise me, actually, because, yeah, she was a Zora and she was the queen, and it just kind of was obvious. So let's go ahead and tap it, and she should recognize us because we brought her back to her normal form way early on in this Let's Play. So let's see. I wonder if you didn't save her, if she would automatically appear as a bloated up Zora. That'd be freaking funny, but we know that's not the case. Anyways, once more you have come to my rescue, Link. How I wish I could again reward you with a gift. Something that would calm the troubled waters of your journey. I can offer you only my deepest gratitude, and yet another task, I'm afraid. You must rescue every one of the 7 sages. Only together we can help you defeat this great evil. The sages tend to remind you of saving the other sages. It's like, because we saved one, we're gonna give up. It's not like that. We're not dumb, but whatever. Anyways, so yeah, we have 4 sages saved. three more to go, of course, to have all 7 sages. I believe you can talk to each one if you are bored in some sort of way. I really hope after you save all the sages, you have access to the sages chamber, just so you can talk to all of these guys. I don't know, I just find it really cool. I love the sages chamber, and look at that, super blue now, because we also have a blue tunic on, so yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, let's go ahead and head out, and I believe a pretty important cutscene is gonna happen, so stay tuned, or just watch, I guess. Let's see. Oh, lovely Zelda. Can you begin to comprehend how lucky you are? Such legends! Such heroes! We had legends. We had heroes. Lorule had hope. But all that is gone. Lorule has only me now, and your hero, of course. And if the hero of Hyrule fails me? Oh, but I must have the courage. He will succeed, or all is lost. I am really lost to what she's getting at, because why did she want us to save the sages? I guess she is good, but at the same time she has the freaking painting of Zelda, so it's not making any sense. But alright, really confusing thing with Loreul's princess, of course, Princess Hilda. But we'll figure out as time comes. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. And the next episode we're going to be continuing on our grand adventure. So, I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.